What's going on, people? In today's episode, we are on another episode of the Rating Climb series. Now, let me just climb series board. There we go. And in today's episode, we are on episode number 19. I am pretty sure we are on number 20. Let me just check. We are on episode number 20. So let me restart this. In fact, we can go from here. I'm just an amateur at this. Don't worry about me, guys. Bit of phlegm. Not phlegm. I don't know what you guys call it when you get stuff in your nose. Here we call it phlegm. But anyway, guys, welcome to episode number 20, where we have 26 wins, 2 draws, and 5 losses, rated at 879. And with all that said, 1 minute into the video nearly. Yeah, 1 minute. Let's get into a game. We are playing with the black pieces against the 827 rated opponent, facing e4, and we get 8 points for the win, 1 point, -1 point for the draw, and -11 points for the loss. So let's try and go for some sneaky tactics. We are already eyeing up this pawn in the middle of the board, and it comes out to defend. We can take and play d4. Just winning back the piece that we've just sacrificed. And it's better to put the bishop back and then recapture the pawn with the bishop, apparently. I believe. I'm not too sure. I've not actually looked into this variation. It's called the Frankenstein Dracula variation. It's a Vienna. I honestly didn't know this. However, I did know that the Vienna is a crushing line that will get you straight up to 2000. So, I should learn it. However, I've been learning. Not learning, but my opponent didn't like that move at all. I've been learning. Well, I'll take the free knight too, but I'll just get on and say it. I've been looking at the... what? I guess it's not a bad move. I've got this counter attack. Anyway, I have been looking at different openings, and to cut a long story short, I have been looking at the Sicilian, and I've been also looking at the English, which are 2 openings that I really want to learn. Now, I was watching an Anish Giri stream the other day, and Anish played what? So I've been looking at. I watched a stream. I watched a video the other day of Hikaru playing the dragon against people, and then I watched Anish Giri titled Tuesday stream, and Anish was playing sorry, I was just trying to look for moves. I think castles is probably just the best move at this point. I don't want this move to come, because then I can't take with the pawn, so yeah, castles. And if this move, then I can take and play rook e. Oh no, I can't. I'll just end up getting checkmated. Let me get my pieces out first. I guarantee the bishop is going to go back, and I don't want to trade bishops, so I'm going to protect this pawn. However, back to the point. I was watching an Anish Giri stream, and Anish was playing what seemed to be a backwards dragon, which was with the white pieces. And I actually really liked this. I thought to myself, wait there, takes. No, it's not. It's not. I actually thought to myself, wow, that's actually really interesting. The English is like the Sicilian, but with an extra tempo. So I actually want to learn the English and the Sicilian through and become good. But then I was watching a Daniel Naroditsky video yesterday or earlier today, and there is over 10 different moves you can learn during the Nayadorf, which, if you're a beginner to chess, that sounds very intimidating. 10 different moves, 10 different variations within one variation, which, yeah, it's very intimidating to say the least. But I feel like we've got this move and this move, but then opponent can play here, and that's also scary. We can just take the bishop. So if the opponent doesn't move the rook on the next move, then we are going to win it. We will win the rook. So yeah, I actually want to learn the Sicilian and the English opening. Now, one reason I want to learn the Sicilian is because Hikaru once said his, I think, stepbrother got all the way up to 2,200 by just playing the Sicilian. Which, when you hear that, it's pretty convincing. Pretty convincing. And, yeah, and then you also look at people that play the English opening, and they are just, they're pretty good. So, they're pretty good openings. They're very specific, like you learn a lot of different variations within them, and then what to do during them variations. The main thing is learning how to punish the variations, and this is I don't know how to do. So that's why I like to learn the openings, to be honest. But yeah, it's something interesting. I'm thinking, can the knight sack itself? Can the knight sack itself? No, because I can just take back with my knight. So the opponent's got into a deep think. Not sure if they're going to play the right move. That's not a bad move, is it? You know? But now we could just go here, attacking the knight. So we go here, attacking the knight then. Queen doesn't have any jumps out. I mean, it could go here, but it's not a brilliant move. Or we could go here. Nope. That gets taken by the bishop. This gets taken by the queen. Can we play this move? And if takes. Is that long? Or does it just get deflected with? Yeah. That's not a good move. Not a good move at all. I could go here. I'll just move my queen over to f6. And if I need to, I can bring it back. The opponent went into a deep think there about that move. It went a bad move, to be honest. He called us up on time. But Hopefully we can get closer to 900 after this game, which is the next goal in the Rate and Climb series. 900 rating points. Can we do it? I'm pretty sure we can. I want to play something like here, then here. But does white have a move like this? Because I don't want to trade for the bishop. Oh, I can just drop back, to be fair. So... Because what I'm thinking is... I'm going to play rook e8 first. And the reason being is because if I go here, then here, if the pawn takes, I want to be able to take with the bishop. But then the opponent's bishop can take. Difficult decisions. This is a better move, actually, because... Ooh. I might play bishop to e6, e7, sorry, with the idea of going queen here again. And if the knight jumps back to that square, then I can just take it with the bishop. Yeah, I like this move. So not this, but this. Threatening this, and if this, then we can just take it. So this obviously won't be a move, so I'll probably get this, and then we still play... Ooh, then we can play bishop to here. Essentially pinning the knight to the queen. Okay, I'm not afraid of that move. You want to win the pawn? Go ahead. Oh, they opened up this. So if we go here, then opponent takes. We just have to live with it. Which is not nice. And if we push, then the queen takes. Threatening checkmate. Yikes. These two squares are controlled by the bishops. So I'm thinking trading the bishops won't be too small. Here. Well, here. Well, I'm not even gonna lie. One, two. Yeah, I'm losing that exchange. I need to play this. Although we could play here. And then if takes, then here. I can't. I'm overcomplicating things. I think I just need to bring the bishop back. Which is sad because I just played bishop to the e-file. But after take... So after takes... Oh, wow. That's not a bad move at all. I did not see that coming. Well, I think I'm going to have to sacrifice a bishop in order to win back the queen. I think this is better for me, to be honest. Because if the opponent takes, then I can just take, and then what's the opponent staring at? Nothing. But what am I staring at? A rook and a knight. So even if like the rook moves, I can take the knight, and even like, and that's just an equal trade. Then they take my, and I can take theirs. Ooh, I'm calculating it here, 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 and if they don't move any of these two pieces, then I've got this fork. It would be very wise for the opponent just to drop their queen out the way. Oh, they can't, because then I'm hitting the rook too. Bishop here, queen here, and then just move the queen. Or even the knight. The knight could move. But this is... And if the opponent plays takes now, then I can take with the bishop, and if they take back with the bishop, then I can play here. Best move would probably be rook to e4. Opponent wants to offer a draw. This is definitely not a drawing situation, my friend. We're in a very tight position. Very tight position. The best move is rook to e1. Well, why? It thinks I'm winning by 0.1. You can even just take here. Why is this winning for white? Black, sorry. Oh. Wow, free queen. So let's say here first. Then here, then here. Well, then here, then here. It's still 0.8, 0.9 for white, black, sorry. Like, this knight seems pretty stuck. Let's say I make a random move like here. Then I'm just glued to the pawn. Yeah, this is obviously losing, but this is still a line. This is completely equal. In fact, this is winning for white. The opponent just resigned. This is 90 minutes. I'm going to go for one more game. I am going to go for one more game. 8-8-7. Let's play the English. I have no clue what I'm doing. But let's play it for fun. We are 887. Opponent's playing a Scandinavian English. The Anglo-Scandinavian English. What a sick name. We could just give away this pawn. And if they take, then we can go here, check. Bishop or knight out, and then we just take the pawn. Is that too advanced for an opening? Are we thinking too much? I don't think so. If they played this move now, though, that would be a good move. We can save this move, although I don't want this to come, so let's just do it now. We've also applying pressure on these two squares, so if the queen applying pressure on this square, which we can also inevitably. We are winning this game automatically straight out the bat. Straight out the bat. This is not a move. This is a move. So I will go. In fact, let's just think out the bishop first, threatening this knight. D3 is a move. I think I'm playing this pretty well, to be honest. That's a good move. That is a good move. Although, can we just play takes? Takes. Takes. If here. Then I don't know. Takes, check. We were winning that exchange, like. I feel like dropping back to here. Yeah, let's drop back to here. I know this is absolutely terrible, putting the queen where the bishop used to be, but I also have this move. Just trying to trade off some knights. Or should I go with d4 and bishop to e3? d3 and bishop to g5. Then knight to here. This all seems pretty well and good. All the meanwhile, I can also just bring the knight out and castle. And I have got a giant house of pawns and a semi-open c-file. Let's do it. I'm liking this plan. I have no idea how to play the English, by the way, but I like this. I like this opening. We should play this opening more often. And let me update the wins. We also have 27 wins. So now this is met with this. So let's just bring out the knights. This isn't a move. Oh. I was going to say this isn't a move because if I take, they can't take back because then I take. I mean, this pawn's still for free. If the opponent wants to offer me it, I'll take it. Whew. Not a bad move. I am actually really liking this opening. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, forgot to mention, by the way, our opponent's 880 rated. We are 887, and we get 9 points for a win, 0 points for a draw, and negative 9 points for a loss. So hopefully we don't lose. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. We are playing good. The last opponent absolutely give up. Just give up under time pressure. Give up. Not a bad move. I might castle. Although, I mean, here, I will take back with the rook, of course, pressuring this bishop. Not a move I expected to see, to be honest. They're obviously threatening the bishop, but I don't think it's a good move. Because it just opens up my rook and gives me a lot of white pawns here. Well, I also don't want them to take my bishop. I'll go with this move. Knight's now staring at nothing. This bishop's annoying me, pinning me to my beloved pawn. This is a good move. Although I can just take it now. This is defended. Oh, no it's not. So if I take, opponent takes, I take, opponent takes, then yeah, I can take here. If the opponent takes, then I can just take. Yeah, the opponent's seeing it, they're not stupid. Take with the pawn or the rook. Maybe with the bishop, sorry. I don't wanna, I wanna kind of move this knight out, so if I can I'll play knight to here, but the queen's obviously stuck. So if I could play here, bishop here, pawn, I don't know. Take with the bishop, because if I can I want to get the knight to this square. Plus it opens up the other file for the rook. So if bishop to here, then we can play rook to here. Now a good move would be rook takes, I think. Because then the rook can always just fall back, which will also attack the queen. And then I'll only have one square to go to. Yeah, opponent finds it, which is not a bad move. But now can't I play this move with... I'm playing this move first, but then can't I play this move with an attack on the rook, and then I can just move the queen back, or even out this way? I don't feel like that was a good move, to be honest. Wow, it weren't a good move. Wow, I wonder if the opponent's gonna resign. Like, these I can't make this up, guys. I honestly can't make this up. I can't make this up. I, like, sometimes make these mistakes in a bullet game, sometimes. When it's the morning, or late at night. But I honestly can't make this up. I've literally just squished my glasses into my face off how bad of a move that is. I wonder if the opponent's gonna play, like... I threatened the queen, so they went somewhere where I could just... Wow. So we are 896. The opponent wants a rematch. I'm gonna go back to the start and see how winning this line is. Sorry, mate, you're not getting a rematch. That was a shocking move. So the English opening straight out of the bat is bad, apparently. Gives a 1.5 advantage to black, even though I can straight away equalise. It likes black's chances, to be honest. It's giving it to black. However, it's still giving it to black for some reason. Still giving it to black. Okay, it starts to like my chances here. Right here, it was equal. And then opponent played this move, bishop b4. Yeah, and it's giving it to me here now. Yeah. That was shocking. The opponent had a pretty sharp attack, to be fair. Like, if here, then they could have taken here anyway. And then if the queen dropped back, then, I don't know. The opponent had a pretty sharp attack. But succumbed to my pressure. So that's 28 wins. And that leaves us at 30 minutes. I've had longer games. I've had one game longer than 30 minutes in this episode so far. So I'll take two wins. And we are 4 rating points off 900, which means in episode 21 we will be reaching 900. Even if we get 2 losses, I'm playing 3 or 4 games to get 900. It's happening. However, with that being said, you take it easy. See you in the next episode. Stay positive. Peace.